Hello my nostalgic friends, in this video I want to show you the Konica Autoreflex T3. This is one of the last good Konica made. We have got after the T4, which is made for plastic. This is made full by metal. It's a fully mechanical camera. Has a lot of improvements from the first Konica Autoreflex T. And in this video I want to explain you how this camera works and to explain you why this camera is so good. Okay, this is the T3. You can find it in silver or black. The black it's more rare. This is the lastest version that I have with the S here behind. That means the camera has a split image inside the viewfinder. And that's it. It's a big camera. It's pretty heavy because it's full metal, it's full mechanical. That camera also uses a battery. In this case I have two LR44 because this is the last version. Maybe you can find some Autoreflex T with the old mercury battery PX625. This camera can also shoot in auto mode, which is amazing. You can shoot at the shutter speed priority and the camera will set for you the aperture. This is a feature that hereditates from the first Konica Autoreflex, which is from the 60s. I will show you a video. And also hereditates from the Autoreflex T, which was the first automatic camera with the TTL exposure measurement through the lens. And this is, I think, the best Konica to buy. In this video, I want to show you in detail how it works in every single feature, because this is a semi-professional camera, has a lot of features. We have got a depth of field preview, you have got multiple exposure, and we have got the beautiful Konica Hexanon lenses. Those lenses are really good, are not that popular because has a really short flange distance from about 40 millimeters, but really good lens. And that's it. Let's see closer how this camera works. And here we are. This is the Konica Autoreflex T3. Has different name in Japan maybe, but this is the camera. It's really beautiful camera, full made by metal. The only issue, it's big, it's heavy. You to hold with one hand, maybe you can have some fatigue, but actually you pay in reliability because this camera is really reliable. And let's talk about the camera. As I told you, this is a mechanical camera. We have got let's open the back. To open the back you have here this lever, and as you can see we have got the copal square, which is vertically traveling curtains made by metal. Mechanical shutter. This camera shoots from 1/1000 of a second to 1 second plus the B mode. We can change the ISO sensitivity like that, as you can see. We have got sensitivity that's go to 12 ISO from 3200. We have got a lot of sensitivity choice. I will show you the shutter sound. 1000. Beautiful. Bellissimo. 1/50. Really nice. 1 second. As you can see, beautiful mechanical shutter. We have got also a mechanical self timer. You have got to press this button and you can charge. And I will show you something really cool when you start shooting. This is the copal square. Beautiful shutter, really good. And as you can see, we have got the up mirror before shooting. This is good to don't have shaky pictures in long exposure. Really nice. This is the Konica AR mount. As I told you, a pretty not popular but good lenses. And this is this is the button to unlock the lens. Okay, on the lens we have got a focusing mechanism. and we have got the aperture mechanism. You can lock the aperture here on EE, which is IE, which is automatic exposure, and you can lock here. You have got to press the button on the lens to unlock the apertures. This camera, as I told you, you can shoot manually. Inside the viewfinder you can see your shutter speed in the viewfinder, and you can see also one scale of aperture, and you will see which aperture the camera tell you to use. Okay, pretty easy. As I told you, we have got a split image inside, pretty good, and also a crown of microprisms. Here on the top we have got something really nice, is this red dot. When you charge, it's green. When you fire, it's red. This thing is really nice. We have got also ME. We have got to do this job, and this is multiple exposure. You can do multiple exposure with this camera, really easy. And here on the front, if focus help me, we have got this dial. Okay, now you have switch off the light meter. If you do this job here, you can check if the battery is charged, and when you open, as you can see, it goes automatically to on. This is really good. It switches automatically, as you can see, the light meter. You can also switch on manually if you want. Really comfortable to have this light meter on off switch right here. We have got here the rewind lever. Don't try to put on the rewind lever because it doesn't put on, because here on the bottom you have got this scanalature. Okay, this hole permits you to put inside the film without putting up this lever. Pretty clever. Konica always done this job like that. Here as the battery compartment, as I told you, 2 LR44 in this camera, but maybe you can find the old RPX 625 Mercury battery, rewinder to check the battery, and the button to release the film. Okay. What else? We have got also a depth of field preview, which is right here. As you can see, I can have a depth of field preview. Really good to have, like professional cameras. In the older Konica depth of field preview, it's a button right here, separate from the self timer. Here is only one solution. And that's maybe all that I have to tell you of this camera. We have got here also the flash, and also you can remove the hot shoe like that. You have to rotate this thing here. Okay, and you can remove the hot shoe. Without horseshoe, I think the camera it's still better. It's looking very well. I like it. This camera is a really beautiful camera, nice to use, good lenses, really reliable. And I think if you want a camera and you find for cheap, buy one Konica. Really good cameras. Maybe it's not that easy to find lenses, but you can start from the 50 and you can arrive to have lens like 55 f1.2, which is one of the best 1.2 lenses ever made. Okay, easy to use, really easy, and really reliable camera. This camera maybe will work forever. And that's it. That's all that I have to tell you about this camera. Let me know if you like this Konica Autoreflex T3. You can buy also the first T. On the first T you have got a lock-up mirror, which is really great, but actually it's not easy to switch on the light meter because you have got on the back the switch on and the left hand side. You don't have multiple exposure, but you have override lever right here, because the exposimeter on the first autoreflex goes out of scale. Here nothing of these issues. And that's it, that's all for today. We will see in the next video. Io vi saluto tutti, ciao ciao!